Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and I'll change the color palette when we actually get in. I misclicked on New Story before I hit record. But today, this is actually really interesting. So, OBS just got this new big update, and it's really freaking me out now because the theme that I use for OBS, normally when I hit the start recording button, the stop recording button goes from like cyan blue to red, and so that's how I can tell that I'm easily recording, but now it's still blue. A little bit of a bug to work out maybe, but so OBS just got this new update. I don't know if it was today, but I didn't see the update last night. And they introduced something called Hybrid MP4, which is really, really cool. I have no idea how this is going to work out, so this episode might be garbage. I have no idea if if Adobe is going to support this file or not. Let's do a little Ayaka. It's kind of potentially a cursed episode. Let's play a cursed character. And then I think we just on World of Horror because I forgot to click any buttons. But, we don't run away from fights. So, it's actually, the OBS looks different now. The audio bars look different. I'm just looking over it right now. It looks pretty clean, the things that they did change, but you can tell that they changed some of it. Like, I spend a lot of time staring at OBS, so it's like there are things that they've definitely changed. But this new thing is really exciting. And it's in beta right now, this hybrid MP4. And we'll see how it ends up working, I guess. But I'm a little bit... I'll say it. I'm a little bit... I'm a little bit interested. Okay, I'm a little bit interested. You have my attention. And we're trying it out. So, this World of Horror episode might be a disaster. It might be awful. But, let's see. Are we gonna get a little encoding overloaded as a treat? I don't know, maybe. Yes, we will. Some things never change, but we'll see how it handles encoding overloaded, huh? Goddamn right. I was thinking of turning, the preset down, because it's on good quality slow right now, so maybe, balanced would be fine, but I don't think I need to do that. I think it's just, there's a bug in, the studio drivers or something on my graphics card. Or there's something wrong with my computer or something. I mean, there are many things wrong with my computer. That's just true, right? That's just true and real. It is bugging me, the button still being, cyan blue, Because I feel like that wasn't the case before. Because I keep looking over and I'm like, am I recording? I don't know. But, I am recording because it says 3 minutes. We can do a little ramen, why not, right? A little ramen? We do have Recluse and Flood and Arms and Mermaids, so it's kind of, sketchy. Maybe we could do Mermaids, but let's do ramen. I think depending on how fast, we start scaling, we could potentially get pretty happy with where we're at. Flashbacks? Are we just instantly dead? Oh my god. I mean, I don't really care what weapon we get, right? We're playing Ayaka. It'll do 80 damage per hit eventually. But we could just die at any time. So, I cannot believe we actually made that. So I'm excited. I have no idea if Adobe will be able to handle this, but I think it's pretty exciting. And here's the thing, right? When you're, this is potentially, huge, right? Because, MP4 is, at least in my experience, one of the easiest things to use, right? It's just easy to use, and it just kind of works. All the other ones you have to, mess with a little bit or, throw the file in Handbrake afterwards. At least for the programs that I use. And being able to just, have it right out of the box is really nice. And it just works. But the thing is, my computer has a problem where it will just randomly crash while I'm recording. It'll just randomly, completely crash. Hello. And that actually happened. There was supposed to be a No Straight Roads episode yesterday, but when I went to record it, because we're on this new sustainability recording arc, right? Or at least we're trying to be, or at least trying to prepare for it. So I'll, set aside time to record a video, and then if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, the video doesn't happen, right? That's just how we're going forward in the future, I think. Yeah, I think we can nail a perception check, honestly. Rolled a 12. Bruh. But what ends up happening is, like, I'll be recording a video, and then just randomly, my computer will crash. Like, just hard crash, no blue screen, it'll just, like, the screen will freeze, and then it will repeat the last second of audio. Like, almost like a stutter step sort of thing. And then it just, like, hard crashes.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
Yo, what up? Don't know when, don't know how, don't know when, don't know how, don't know where, but we're back. Homie has made it back to the video game. And now we get to see how it works. The whatchamacallit, the MP4 format file. Because there's one on my computer right now. That's pretty cool, right? I guess you can tell how it's going based on the quality of this video. You know, I'm putting full faith, 100% faith in the OBS, Open Broadcast Software Corporation. With this right here, the 80% gambit. Look who it is. Also, that was probably our first combat, right? I don't think we've done anything. I don't think we've done anything crazy outside of that. But you know, we lost our water bottle to an 80% miss. We needed to make up the damage somehow. I think that's fine. So, I mean, we could just die at literally any time. So, like, this could be the end of the run. I could have waited to come back to this, and then we just immediately die, and then I could have just restarted the recording and not had to deal with any of this silliness, but here we are. I think we go mermaids, and do we die? We're dead, chat. It's over. It's over. I mean, that's the Ayaka experience, right? Like, you just, you click, and then, something happens. You know, I guess we're using the same color palette as before. But, you know, what if, just in case, by the way, it was time for, Pokidoku and, Leagdle? Luldle? That's right. Okay. Luldle takes the longest, so we're gonna do that one last. And by last, I mean, immediately after Pokidoku. Pokidoku Master Puzzle by Mand JTV. Alright, legendaries right across the board. I'm pretty sure Palkia is a dragon, right? Like a water dragon? And then legendary no evolution line and legendary flying. I mean, I'm gonna just go with my favorite legendary bird, I suppose. Now, no evolutionary line. I mean, we could rep Dialga, I suppose. Now, dual type flying. I think this might be like a can you do everything here as a legendary Pokemon? Yeah, actually, can you do everything as a legendary Pokemon? That might be kind of fun. Rayquaza's a dragon, right? No evolution line, dual type. Dragon, dual type. Let's do Zekrom, because we don't have an electric type here. So we don't really need that. And then Hoenn flying. I don't think there is a flying legendary, right? From Hoenn? I don't think so. So we might have to just go with, like, Pelipper and just take the mulligan there. But we can do no evolution line Hoenn. Mawile doesn't evolve, right? And then we could do flying dual type. I mean, we could just do Moltres, I guess. And then no evolution line dual type, we could do Fall Canyon. Yippee! So let's see, did we get any of them right? So legendary flying was supposed to be Rayquaza, and then Dragon Hoenn was supposed to be Rayquaza Mega, and then so it wasn't an all legendary sweep because the only oh, but we could have gone Hoenn flying Rayquaza, and then we could have gone actually maybe it would have been better to do. Would Rayquaza Mega work for either of them? Yes. So we could have gone Rayquaza for one of them and then Rayquaza Mega on the other one. And then we could have done a Reggie. Yeah. We could have done it. We could have done it. Now, we didn't get any of the manned JTV's picks in any of the right slots. So, you know, I have made a severe error and a lapse in judgment. What was the legendary no evolution line that got picked the least? Ogerpon. I don't know what an Ogerpon is. Okie dokie, okily dokily. But we can remember that for the future. Shoutouts to Dialga and Palkia though. Palkia was pretty common. It seems like Rayquaza is like the most popular, at least for the Pokédoku fans, dragon. Oh, we could have done Regidrago? Oh, what the hell is a Kyurem? Kyurem white? Kyurem black? What the heck? I don't know what Pokemon are. Anyways, it's time for Luldle. Classic. Get clues on every try. I mean, we'll start with Briar and see where we go. So they can jungle, they are melee, and they're male. They can jungle. They are melee and male. So let's go... Let's try Trundle. So mana, not from the Freljord Jungle Top. What do you mean partial? What do you mean partial? Tryndamere isn't a jungler, and he also doesn't have mana. What do you mean partially from the Freljord? Nunu? Jungle only. Partially from the Freljord. 2009 is the correct release year? I've got no idea what champions came out in 2009. Partially from the Freljord is so weird, but Jungle Top, like, it's not Tryndamere, because Tryndamere doesn't have mana. But right now, I'm thinking of Tryndamere. And I need to get Tryndamere out of my system. But that's obviously not correct. 2009 release year, and it can't be Sejuani. Huh. Jungle Top, male melee mana, partial, like human, I suppose? I'm trying to think who else exists? Like, I kind of want to bring up, like, the Riot client and just, like, look at the champions, because I'd probably figure it out. Like, it's not Braum, because Braum's not Jungle Top. So... 2009, I think, is the key to the kingdom. But I don't actually, like... No, let me think of top laners who have mana. And who can jungle. Let's see where Jax falls on this. Species unknown, Lamau. That's the right release year, though. Master Yi, I don't think has mana. I think I need my Riot client lifeline. Please don't Vanguard me. Please don't Vanguard me. I want to just look at the champions. You son of a... You piece. You son of a... You jerk. Alright, we're just gonna hit this button real quick, and then I'm gonna open up a new Firefox window. And we're gonna see which one is prioritized. Oh, hell yeah, okay. League of Legends champion list. I always get, like... My brain kind of goes funny. Like, because I keep thinking of Tryndamere, I literally can't think of anybody else. So, I'm just scrolling through the champions list right now. I don't think Gangplank can jungle. Maybe Gragas? I don't know the release year of Gragas. Iceborne, so not a... Okay. Close to the year, though. I don't know when Jace came out, but I don't think Jace can... I don't think Jace can jungle. Mana jungle top. That's throwing me, because it's like... Who came out in 2009 who can go top lane, who can jungle top? Maybe Maokai? But I don't think Maokai is anything related to human. Jungle support and spirit. Maokai was 2011. That's kind of crazy. Mordekaiser doesn't use mana. Gnosis. I actually, hold on. This is for, I don't want to use the quote clue yet. I want to see what Gnosis counts as. Is he like an Ascendant, or... God Warrior, okay. I'll keep that one in the back pocket for later. Does Olaf use mana? I don't think he does, right? I don't think... Does Olaf use mana? Does he? I don't think he does. Also, it's human Iceborne, so it doesn't matter. Olaf can jungle. I don't... You're a coward. I highly disagree. Renekton uses Fury, so he doesn't use mana. I think Singed was released earlier than 2009, right? Because he was like one of the first champions. And also, they're not gonna count Singed as a jungler. I don't think this is Swain either, because Swain can go like any role that he wants to. Taric is definitely not a jungler. Tryndamere doesn't use mana. Udyr? Did Udyr come out in 2009? Does Udyr use mana? Wukong does not use mana, right? I'm gonna guess Udyr, I think, and then I'll take a quote after. All right, it was Udyr. Freljord Ionian. I didn't know that he was like he lived in both of them. All right, give me the quote. I will not tolerate lawlessness. I mean, we can just go through the cop characters. Yeah. We can just go through the cop characters, it's fine. What the hell is this? What on earth am I looking at? They've always got these, like, unhinged abilities. I'm just gonna go through champions who have, like, red abilities, I think. What the hell? Vladimir? I'm just going through champions who have red abilities or I associate with the color red. Maybe this is like Mundo going goblin mode? This is a crazy looking ability. This is nuts, actually. I don't know what this could be. Like, let me take a look at the champion list, I guess. What on earth is that? That's so weird. Like, I don't know what that ability is at all. I don't think I've ever played the champion that has this ability. Maybe it's like Talon or something? I'm gonna need the name of the ability, because this is crazy looking. One more guess. Tryndamere. Oh. Battle Fury. Battle Fury? Oh, it's rotated. I don't know. I didn't know they did that. Okay, yeah. You can, yeah, all right. I didn't know what I was looking at. This looks so weird. Now that I know that it's upside down, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Battle Fury. Is that his passive? Yeah, I thought it was like some weird, like, mechanical heart or something. Like, I was looking at this and I thought this was like a little fleshy bit and this was like a little mechanical, like, device with wires running out of it, and then it had like a little panel over here, and then that was just another part of the heart. Like, I thought this was like a mecha heart. GG easy. Yeah, so true. Emojis. Lamb Volcano? I mean, I'm thinking of the... What in the goddamn volcano? Kled, maybe? I don't... What champion does the emotes describe? A sheep? A ram? Oh. Yeah, a ram. You say it out loud, and it's like, a ram in a volcano. Yeah, alright, I got you. I got you. I understand. I understand the vision. That is a... fire skin from someone. I don't know who has fire skins. But we're just gonna guess. Because this is like the, what are they called? The Inferno skins? And I know Diana has an Inferno skin, but, I don't think it's her. Not being Udyr kinda crazy. Not being Galio kinda crazy. Yeah, no, Alright, let's see. Aatrox, maybe? Like, I'm trying to think, is this like some legacy skin that was updated and given like a different... You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm typing Lee Sin. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of characters who have the Inferno skin line, because that's what I'm just trying to think of right now, but it's a little bit... I have no idea. So let's just work it through the list, right? Champions with, like... Oh, man. This is hard. This is hard. I'm just gonna look at the champion list till I get an idea of, like, random-ass characters. And I'm gonna type it until I notice who it is, you know? I don't just want to type random characters, though. I want to, like, see somebody and be like, oh, yeah, that could potentially be them. Is there an Inferno Shen? Already found out? Like, I'm so sorry. You can clearly tell when you can clearly tell that, first of all, I'm going through S right now on the champion list. But, like... I'm trying to think who would have, like, who's got the claws out, you know? Who's got the claws out? I don't think this is the Mordekaiser skin, right? I'd like to think it, yeah. Maybe Renekton? Or Rengar? I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to think of, like, characters who would have the claw. The claw. This might just be some, like, random guy in the background of somebody's skin, you know? So we could do something fun, you know? Like, what if it was... What if this is just some dude dying in, like, a Morgana splash art or something? Or a Kale splash art. There is a Fire Kale skin. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Chief. This is crazy to me. This is gonna take a while. I don't think it's a Garen skin. Like, looking at this off the top of the, like, off the cuff, you know, I immediately thought, like, Udyr, Olaf, and Galio, and the fact that it's not them is like, I don't really know, bro. Maybe some heroic character is fighting this evil fire monster. So we could do like a Braum, or maybe like Thresh is hooking somebody's soul out. Like, I got no idea what this is. Maybe there's some weird Yone skin I don't know about. Like, this looks like Olaf to me. I don't think this is Kled, but, you know, maybe Skarl's off-screen battling. Maybe this is Kaiju, you know? Did I do Tryndamere already? I feel like I did, but I didn't, actually. Because this is giving Olaf vibes. This is giving, like, unkillable Berserker vibes. Oh my god, I'm so incompetent. I mean, I'm just looking at it, and it's like, oh yeah, this is the Nivea Fire skin. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. This is a complete wash. I wish there was a give up button, I'd hit it. Cho'Gath, I'm just kind of thinking, like, big champions. But this is the Inferno, this is like the Fire skin line. This is definitely Rek'Sai. I don't know how to tell you this. This is definitely Aurelian Soul. This is Skarner. This is Warwick. This is... It was Warwick?! What is this skin? I have never seen this skin before. I've never seen this splash art before. Is this new? Fire Fang? I have never seen... I don't know why only some of these have check marks against them. It's like, these are the ones that I was bad at the most, but like... I have never in my life seen this Warwick skin. Are you crazy? What is this? I was like... Oh, I didn't even know. Like, I was thinking, like, okay, monster champions. Rek'Sai, Skarn, you know, like, monster kaiju-related champions. Like, I was gonna type Belveth next. I was gonna go through, like, Rek'Sai, Skarner, Warwick, Belveth. Just, yeah, that's a... Okay. Yeah, sure, buddy. Why not? Uh-huh. Absolute disaster of a day on the League of Legends dulls. As it were, the DLs? The DLL files? I don't know. Random-ass backstory, yee-ass backstory, Kathak Otarasu scars? Alright. You wanna know how I got these scars? You actually don't get to know, because it's the backstory, you know? It's up to you to decide. How did Ayaka get these scars? This is the engagement bait time. This is the engagement bait time, okay? Let's see. Listen, if it's a champion that I play, I'll know. Unless it's an Evelyn skin, in which case I'm not paying attention, but... Give me my money, by the way. What the heck? What the heck? Whoa, Emmerdale moment? No way. Looking at the TV until we see Moriko? So true. There we go. Every time I alt-tab, I just see that Warwick splash art, and it's like, yeah, I get it, buddy. I get it, buddy. Rec Room Destiny. I don't... Destiny 2 comes to Recreational Room. I mean... As far as I'm concerned, any room you're playing Destiny in is a recreational room. Pretty dog-ass mysteries. Fear Festival, Scissors, Metamorphosis, Wordless Ward, found footage. Found footage, Wordless Ward, Metamorphosis, School Scissors, Fear Festival. I'm cooking in the back of my head. I'm like, you know, I'm thinking to myself, what on earth do I need to do to not die immediately? And oh god, it's happening again. Aw, come on, man. What the hell is your problem? I'll just buy whatever the hell. I almost think this is better, because once we get online, it's a light source, but, I mean, Monkey Wrench is more fun. You know, you ever have some joy, ever have some whimsy in your life? Like, yeah, Pictomancer doesn't have a raise, so it doesn't have the utility of Summoner or Red Mage, but it has the abysmal dog shit of being a caster. But, you know, have you ever considered that it's whimsical? Have you ever considered that it's adorable, that it's cute, that it's fun, that it's enjoyable? Have you ever considered that the rotation is fun, that the job is enjoyable to play? Huh? You ever think about that? Immediately punished for not taking, whatchamacallit, by the way. Yeah, real. True. 2 Doom Rutsu. I mean, we're just gonna, like, get 2 hallucinate. Listen, if we load up the next mystery and we get 2 hallucinations, the episode's over. Alright? The episode's over. I'm sorry. I can't do anything in, you can't have shit here. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Do you know why I did that? Do you know why I did that? Because I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. You ever think about that? You ever think about how I just didn't want... It's too easy. The game's too easy. Let me play on hard mode, just for fun. Just like a little treat, you know? Just like a little... Oh my god, the forest is doomed. I'm glad I didn't just mindlessly click through that because we lose the game. Why do I have 2 strength? Why am I gonna get -1? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's over. It's over. I mean, I specifically did say, I mean, we're almost max sanity. Who cares, right? But, I did say if we got 2 hallucinations, the episode would be over. Not if we got 2 infected wounds, the episode would be over. But, I like to feel, at least, oh my god. I don't know, why would I ever equip this, except to avoid, immediate death from, like, I don't know, coughing blood ×2? Me and Blood Moon Rutsu. Can I get rid of, can I get rid of, hallucinations? I don't want to get rid of hallucinations. We get 1 perk. And it's like, we win the game, you know? I don't wanna. Fear Festival? Hell yeah. I mean, technically, we only got 1 hallucination from this mystery, but we did get 2 hallucinations. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Webweaver. See you on the next episode. Bye.